Hello everybody, this is Elisha Keating for WisdomSeekers.net. This is my logo, Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising. And this is for September 29th, 2023. And let's see what we have. So there's a little bit of frustration on the 29th. It's 7 of Cups, but it's not a huge amount. It's more of, I know there's a way out. I'm just not quite sure what way to take, which direction to go, and how for myself to arrive at a place. And that is part of the healing process, so that's the Hierophant. It's part of the healing process of moving into a new era, new direction. Because it's so totally new, we don't exactly know where we're going. And you might find that some of the things that you want a week ago, you don't want now. So it will cause you a bit of confusion. But take it as a general, don't worry about it. It is, as long as you have the intention of rising above what was the lower nature before. You don't have to know exactly what you're going for, exactly how you're going, but you would like to know what you want out of the future. Now, how you get there, it's still the same. We don't need to know how we get there. We just know what we want when we get there, and better, right? So we allow ourselves, because the next card is the 6 of Cups, which is about framing your future. It is allowing yourself to dream the biggest dream, dream the impossible dream, as the song goes. But dream it so that you are aware that things can shift and change, and what you want today may not necessarily be what you want tomorrow. So you add always and better, because it will only get better if you don't put parameters on how you get there, and even parameters on what you have when you get there. You don't want to say, I have this narrow vision and that's all I want. You want a wide vision for how you get there and how it will look when you get there, because things are dropping from our eyes now. You know, when they say scales drop from your eyes, well, this is exactly what's happening. The scales are dropping from our eyes. We're seeing things with more clarity than we have in the past. We're allowing ourselves to be more. And the funny thing about being more is when you're your authentic self, you actually are less, because you have less ego, you have less hurts, you have less I need to be better than everybody else, which again would be ego, and more I am this, and I know that this would have pleased me to have. But so we become less or more authentic as we become closer to our spiritual return. And having said that, the energy on the 29th is the Emperor's energy. Yesterday and the day before, it was the Empress, or the feminine energy. But this time, again, we want it to be in balance, so we're balancing it out with the masculine energy. Again, we don't want the hard hits of it's got to be masculine, blah blah blah, or got to be feminine hard hit. No, we don't want that. We want the gentle taps, because we want it to land in the center. We want it neither neither too left nor too right, but we want the balance between the male and the female energy. What that will look like, I am not even going to try to judge it from, because I still have the third dimensional images in my mind, and I don't believe that's how it will be. I think it will be this is to indicate that it is about the balance. This is the Queen and King of Wands. I do think it will be more balanced. I don't think it will be exactly the same. The male energy will be very strongly male energy. The female energy will be very strongly female energy, and each sex will have male female energy within that. And it doesn't matter as long as it's balanced and it's not out of whack energy. So if you want a woman to be submissive, it might very well be she will be submissive if that's in her best interest and it's in her balance. And not saying in her best interest because it protects her from something, but would it be in her best interest because that's what gives her the most authentic version of herself. But then again, a man could have the same energy. He may be more submissive and the woman be more aggressive, but it is depends on whether or not that is their authentic self. And each human is going to be authentically themselves, which means not like every other Joe or Jane on the block or the world. So each person has to negotiate their own authenticity. I can't negotiate it for you. I can tell you what feels right. I can tell you what feels wrong. I cannot tell you what is right or wrong. You can only do this yourself. But it is a day of being, of course, that's what it would amount to, being in balance more than anything else, because for centuries we have been out of balance, masculine, feminine energy. No, we're moving into a time of being balanced. So you need to look at yourself. What are you comfortable with? And what are you not comfortable with? And if you're not comfortable with it, why are you not comfortable with it? Because it's not right for you, or it's something that needs to be cleared up. And that's where we go to our heart. We ask our heart, is this the right thing for me? And if you get a resounding yes, go for it. If you get a, I don't know, I can't read my heart, then you keep practicing with your heart, but don't go to the mind. The mind is logical, and the mind is a servant of the heart. So you wait until you get the right answer from the heart. And you'll know when you get the right answer, because it's a knowing, it's a yes, this feels right. And when you have that, and it will not probably happen on the 29th, because this is the first card out, walking in a haze, knowing there's a way out, but not knowing how. So be patient, and that's part of being in balance. Patience. I haven't got the answer today. I will get the answer. I know. And that's the most important thing. And look for beauty within it. Look for the joy of being innocent. And I'm talking about innocence as in jokes that are funny to everybody, not just to one or two people. They're not funny that's not funny. When everybody laughs, then that's a true joke. All right, but look for the magic, look for the beauty. And more importantly, I got this card again, the 9 of Cups, Cloud 9. And what I like about it is a card of being in joy, a card of being happy. It's a card of having fun. So please look like you're having fun. All right, make a wish for yourself. Namaste, namasko. I love you, and you I do love.